This is Daniel Grant, and this is my team's final project presentation for Track C. So the open source project we decided to contribute to was a project that allows you to provide a CSV containing table data, and the program will output a SQL insert statement for a table with the same name as the file. So you enter a CSV, and then it turns into a SQL insert statement. So the issue we found that could help this program is an issue that wanted to add support for different delimiters. The current script in their program only read CSV files using a comma, so if you had a delimiter or a CSV file with a delimiter such as a tab or semicolon, it wouldn't be able to properly create the SQL insert statement. So the implementation details for what they wanted to add was to add a command line argument to specify the delimiter so that you could run it by just using the npm start command with delimiter there. And they wanted you to modify the read CSV function in the program to use this delimiter when processing CSV files. And then finally, just update the documentation to explain how to use the new feature. So our contributions to this was we fixed this and added support for custom delimiters. So first we added a command line argument dash dash delimiter for specifying custom delimiters. So now the command, the npm start, and your CSV file's name, dash dash delimiter, would work. So you would put dash dash delimiter equals and then whatever delimiter you want to use. So in this example, a semicolon. And to make things easier so that the delimiter parameter is optional, we implemented auto detection delimiters so that the program will detect what delimiter the CSV file has and just automatically still be able to convert the CSV into a proper SQL insert statement. So to do this, we updated the read CSV and the parse CSV line functions that were in the code previously to handle various delimiters. So the delimiters that we added were comma, semicolon, tab, pipe, and colon. We also improved error handling for escape delimiters, as that was causing a few issues in our testing. And then lastly, we just updated the README with examples and documentation for the new feature. Yeah, so this is the main code file, index.ts, that changes were made. So first I'll just show the file utils. We had to update this so that, which also in turn fixed a bug where it was creating a directory rather than a file or SQL insert file. So we fixed that to fix that bug as well. But here, as you can see, our function, we added an escape value function to, again, ensure that the escape value issue was not happening. And then we modified the write SQL function here just to give a little more documentation and like debugging when it's writing a SQL statement to the file. And then the big issue here is to add the detect delimiter function here, which will detect, which is the auto detection feature that we added. So this, it will go through and detect in whatever delimiter is in the CSV file. So we added all the common delimiters that might get used, different versions of tabs, pipe, colon, comma, semicolon. And then we also updated the parse CSV line to use this. We also added a parse arguments to handle the command line argument for delimiter. And then we modified read CSV to handle using all this together so that the program can run properly. So to demonstrate the program, as you can see in our CSV folder here, we have colon CSV, which is just a sample with colons as delimiter, comma, pipe, semicolon, and tab. So I'll just run through all of these. npm start, let's just go colon first. The code will run to make your SQL insert statement properly. And we'll run this also with pipe. We'll also run it properly, and then we'll run it with semicolon, and semicolons are in properly, and then we can run it with tab, and tab works properly. And comma was the default as they gave us already in the code, so that was already working anyway. But to demonstrate the delimiter parameter, I could also run this. So dash dash delimiter semicolon. And you can see that the delimiter statement works as well. So this is our contribution to the open source project, and that is our final project. So hope you enjoyed the presentation, and thank you